10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Blast off. You know when they do that?
Yeah, I think they usually say T minus though.
No, they say countdown.
Just countdown.
Countdown.
It's like a children's cartoon version of a space launch.
All right, T minus 1, T minus 2. Um, blast off. You are
But they say,
listening.
yeah, did they still say blast off? I feel like they should still say blast off.
They
Yeah.
should say blast off. That rules.
Blast off.
They're
We don't
like
blast off
they're
anymore.
from the 50s. They don't blast off. How do they? What? Hold on a second. Anyways, you're listening to the Macky Rap podcast. Blast off to the Macky Rap podcast. That's what I was trying to do. That's the bit. Anyways, you are listening to the Macky Rap podcast. We're a comedy podcast. We talk about all sorts of great stuff like NASA, just boring NASA crap. And follow us on X at MackyRathHouse. And they don't blast off anymore, you say.
I mean, I don't think they say that. I think they say ignition or something.
That's like
Blast off.
Blast off sounds awesome.
All right, boys, let's blast this thing off.
Yeah, like Jesus Christ, we have to change everything all the time. Good Lord.
Yeah,
Blast
woke
off.
space launches.
Yeah, they're like blast off, man. That's great. Blast off. Yeah, that was silly even back then. Probably like
You can't say blast off. That's male generic language.
Oh yeah, blast
for
off.
an
It's like-
orgasm.
exactly. That's what I was thinking too. An orgasm. Yeah, amazing.
You can't say that.
Well, yeah, you're right. That is it. 'Cause I didn't do any research really. I'm looking it up right now, but they say that this moon, I mean this, what do they call these things?
Capsule, space capsule.
No, like
moon
this,
lander.
like what we're doing here. They're flying out. They're flying around the moon and coming back.
Oh.
Right? Is this a mission?
Yeah, it's a mission. Yeah,
Okay.
I guess it's a orbital mission. It's not technically landing on the moon, but they might still call it a lunar mission. I'm not sure.
Okay. If you fly around the moon, it's a lunar mission.
Sure.
It's lunar related, right? No, yeah, I agree. I wouldn't call it that either. That's actually, I'd be upset if they call it that now that you tell me that.
That would be lunacy.
That would be lunacy, yeah. They don't say blast off, huh? That's a bummer.
Yeah. Sorry.
Blast off.
Sorry to disappoint you.
Yeah.
You sounded really excited. I didn't I mean to really shoot your idea down.
A blast off is such a great thing to say. They should bring it back.
I agree. I do not disagree with you on that.
They got freaking Artemis from Sailor Moon there. Why can't they say blast off? Let a severely autistic person say it. And press the button. There, go ahead, press the button now, Jimmy.
Oh boy.
Oh, blast off. Well, anyways, you're right about the woke stuff because I didn't do any research, but they say this is a DEI moon launch mission.
Why did they say that?
That's a good question. I was hoping you knew anything about it.
No, I have not been paying attention to this really at all. Even though I used to love space.
You used to love space.
Yeah.
You don't love space anymore.
No, I'm kind of on the side of you now where it's I think space is just a little bit gay. I
Yeah,
would say.
space sucks. That's true.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
agree. People are like, I like the pictures. I will say I like the pictures. I don't like the DEI space stuff though.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Well, tell me about this DEI.
I don't know.
stuff.
I'm guessing it's just they have like a, you know, a diverse group of people.
The ship is no longer a she. You can't refer to it as a woman.
Yeah. That you can't definitely you can't do that. I'm guessing the crew's like, here's what I'm guessing. These people don't look too diverse. Actually, is this right?
I think isn't it two white guys, a woman, and a black guy?
That's why it's DEI. Oh yeah. Let's see here.
That's probably it. Yeah.
Includes first woman, black astronaut, and Canadian ever flown to the moon. What does that mean? We never had a black astronaut before, Sky? I don't think that's true.
Well, I know we haven't had a black guy on the moon. That's for sure.
We haven't even
Can you
been to
imagine?
the moon.
Can you imagine some black guy like in the 70s on the moon? They're like, oh, no, you don't. I know what you're trying to do. You're trying to leave me up there or something. No
Yeah,
black
he's
guy would
like,
want
I
to go
go to the moon.
Bitch, are you crazy?
What? I don't know what's going on. A black guy going to the moon. That's great. They should make like a 1930s style movie where it's like his face. They're like showing like a video, and then when they get to the black guy, his face is the moon, and then
Oh, wow.
like superimposed over it, and then it goes back and it becomes more and more his regular face.
They should play that when they do finally orbit or go around the moon or whatever, they should play that song you love.
What song? Going around the moon?
There's an N word in the moon.
Oh, I don't love it. That's why they do the face thing too.
The
They
song
play that
you-
song.
No, you love it.
I don't love it. I don't listen to it every day. I listened to it one time. It was pretty
That's
jarring.
the song
though.
you're bumping on your system
That's
in
true.
the car.
The N word in the moon or on the moon, or I can't remember, but yeah, in the
in
moon.
the yeah.
He's like
By
inside
John
of it.
W. Dick.
By who? Oh yeah, bastards. Damn. Yeah, that was a. I mean, I don't love it per se, but was pretty. Scrolling through
that's
Twitter, I was surprised to see that. At
if
least
that doesn't make you patriotic and love America, I don't know what will.
it does. It's called a coon song. This
It is,
genre of music.
Yeah. On the sheet music, it says the latest coon spasm.
Really?
That's a great phrase, by the way. Coon spasm.
Sounds serious, yeah.
Why wasn't that on the list of phrases you can't say anymore?
Maybe that's why they didn't want to. Well, probably because people don't. I'm guessing they didn't need to even mention that one. They're like, we
that
should
one
use
doesn't
that
have to. It can't be brought to people's minds, I guess. Yeah.
I love a black guy going to the moon. That would if they get trapped up there again, like the last one.
Yeah.
That black guy is
Oh.
not gonna be. I don't, and this may sound a little racist, but I'm just guessing that he's not gonna be as prim and proper as he is in this picture right here in his astronaut suit.
Yeah.
He's gonna have like a do rag and like a wife beater on, and they're like, "You should stay in your spacesuit just in case there's an emergency." And then he's like, "Man, shut the fuck up."
Immediately just stripped down to his boxers and wife
Yeah,
beater.
he's gonna be smoking a cigarette up there. I mean, I'm just saying, hooking up with the crazy
Bouncing his
white
leg
bitch.
rapidly, nervously.
Yeah, he's like, I'm
Man,
not
I
happy
knew I
up
shouldn't
here.
have done
Man,
this shit.
I just came here as a fu to that N-word in the moon song that people kept showing me on Twitter. Yeah, that's great. D. I don't know why it's D. Hold on, let me. God damn it! I should have done some research here.
You should have done.
It doesn't matter. Look, it just made me think of it because you said the woke. You can't call the woke. I can't remember why it's woke. Oh, because they can't say blast off anymore. Yeah, that's a bummer.
That's it.
They say we are doing it because we are going to land there. They're going to land there the next one or something.
Yeah. This is just like a little test. Sure that they still got it. I guess I don't know.
You're not allowed to. You can't go. You can't land on the moon because aliens live on the dark side of the moon, and they told us never to come back.
Huh. Well,
I don't know if you've
you
heard
here
that
first, I guess.
one. You know the N-word in the... I mean, I don't want to get fixated on this, okay? I didn't expect this.
It is your favorite song.
That is one of my favorites. Top 5. And I didn't expect this space stuff to take such a quick turn towards it. But I will say this. There is another conspiracy theory that the moon is a spaceship.
Really, I hadn't heard this one.
Yeah. It's called the Bell Moon conspiracy theory, or maybe the Hollow Moon conspiracy theory.
Interesting.
But it's and there's some sort of science behind it. Like they shot like a sound at it, and it sounded like it was hollow or something.
I feel like this was probably discussed on Art Bell. Is that why it's called the Bell Moon theory?
Maybe. It's really old.
Yeah.
So if it is in fact a spaceship, there could potentially be an N-word in the moon. Like if he's the only one in the ship, like him and AI or something, But he's a black guy.
Yeah.
Oh, it's how we came here, like humans.
Oh, so that's like a very okay.
Yeah.
So we're from the moon.
Oh, the moon is a ship. Who knows where from? They say maybe
Oh,
Mars.
right. Interesting.
They say Mars was, blown up in nuclear war or something. There's all sorts of good stuff. I won't get into that, but that's it. Moon mission specialist. Here it is. Mission specialist Christina Koch. Trained as an electro engineer. I don't get the DEI stuff. I'm gonna find it out. Maybe it's something they said. Maybe they're like, we're gonna take the American flag off and throw it into the infinite depths of space, and we're gonna plant the LGBTQQA2SP flag.
Wow. It's a hell of a flag.
That's what they just call it the LGBTQ plus, I guess. But QT plus. No. God damn it, what do they call it? Look, it's important to get this stuff right. So, anyways,
the DEI flag.
The DEI flag, yeah. So, anyways, the other thing, we have to get there. Since we never went to the moon, we have to get there before any other country does, so we can be like, oh, we have a stake in it. We can live here.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, but the moon or like something like that would be big enough to like transport a good amount of human beings, right?
Yeah, I would certainly think so.
That's why they co-opted a moon and they just blasted off, as I like to say, to Earth. They started spinning on Earth and went down, and then they tried to like that type of stuff died out, like for whatever reason. So that's why there were super modern ancient civilizations, and then less and less, and that's why the Sphinx existed. They found the Sphinx. We think it's like built at the same time as the pyramids.
Yeah,
but they like found it. It was like really old, and they're like, "What the hell is this?"
Even older than the pyramids.
Yeah. Well, the pyramids were new at the time, right? So
yeah.
So they're like, look at these pyramids.
They were inspired by that old ass thing. They're like,
Yeah, they're like, damn. No.
That's impressive.
So that place was built using those, because the technologies that were brought from Mars were still like being prominently used. Then
I see what you mean.
Some of it was still there when they built the pyramids. That's why they were able to build the pyramids, which just looks like a bunch of stacked rocks.
Right.
but they could still had enough of the technology around for the pyramids and stuff, and then less and less people dropping stuff and whatever. Anyways, these conspiracy
accidentally losing the technology and just the plans fell into a fire. Damn.
Yeah, exactly. Well, no, they had the stuff. They just sent stupid people. Maybe the smartest people were like, we blew up Mars, so let's just send the dumbest people there and give them the universal remote that they know how to use, and they'll be able to do some stuff.
Yeah.
Look, I have no idea. Forget it. Okay, did Trump say anything about the space launch? That'd be cool.
About the only thing I heard that he said was like, God bless our astronauts. It's amazing. They're going to be up there. The moon, huh? Yeah, crazy. And then that's like, but pretty much summarizes what he said.
The moon. Yeah. Think about
the
it.
Moon.
The
Wow.
moon.
There's an N word in there.
Hey, you heard about this Edward and the Moon song? Anyways, what's there a black guy doing on there? First black astronaut? He's like, no. He's like, I'm just funning you. I know you're not.
I'm just funny.
He's like a dad. Trump is so funny being like, it'd be awesome actually. I'm surprised he didn't go out there when they were taking photos in like some sort of like makeshift moon costume and been like, hey guys, look at this, huh? Like, okay. Yeah, that's sick. Trump's like out there just like moonwalking and stealing a show. He's like doing a perfect moonwalk. He's like, hey, black guy, can you do this? He keeps bothering the black guy too. He almost talks to none of the other guys. That's dope.
Yeah, I like your version of Trump. He sounds like a pretty cool guy.
Yeah, he's not the kind of pulled the rug out underneath the people that voted for him, right? Like us, if we did vote or believed in voting, which we didn't.
That's accurate.
That's the best way to do things. You're like, I'm not even gonna vote, and if what I say was gonna happen happens, and if I say doesn't happen, then it doesn't matter because I don't vote.
Covering all your bases.
Yeah. Anyways, did you watch his speech thing? The special speech?
The special speech.
They made it sound, they're like, people came in, they're like, Trump's gonna make an announcement tomorrow. And then also I don't watch stuff. I don't vote, and then I also don't watch stuff that could like be potentially extremely important.
Everything you hear about politics just comes from a third party. Something crazy could be going on, and you're just like, oh, really?
Yeah, I'll read about it in the New York Post the next day or something. Or people just tell me, or I'm just like, yeah, I just believe them. I'm like, wow, that happened, huh? Well, I guess
that happened. Crazy.
I'll go tell people
now, huh?
Yeah, Trump got abducted by a moon person.
Trump convinced one of the white guys on Artemis to stay home, and he went to bar.
Yeah, he wanted to instead. He beat him in a game of poker somehow.
Yeah, he flipped a coin.
Yeah, he's like, how about this? Look at this. We'll flip a coin for it. Yeah, the astronaut's like a chronic gambler. He's like, all right, fine. I love gambling. I'll take this bet. What was the speech about, though? Oh, was it about? Did you see his spiritual leader said Trump was like Jesus?
I don't think I saw that.
Oh, that's great. Yeah, she was like, Trump is like Jesus. It was like, I don't know. It was like a press conference or something. I don't know. But she said that, and he should have been like, yeah, I'm exactly like Jesus. That's great.
Yeah, that is. Yeah, I did watch the speech.
Oh, really? The whole thing?
Yeah, I'm tuned into all this political stuff. Yeah, the whole thing.
Really? Do you? Oh, interesting. Go on.
Yeah, I mean, there's not a lot to say about it. So what it was supposed to be is kind of people either thought it was going to be two things. It was related to the war in Iran, obviously, and they were um, hypothesizing that it was either going to be, you know, we're getting out of there tomorrow, guys, or it's going to be over on this exact date, or that he was going to say, bad news, guys, we need boots on the ground. We're going to send Marines in there and going to do something like that. It wasn't really any of those things. It was kind of more the former than the latter, but basically everything he said during the speech, he's already been saying for like the past 2 to 3 weeks. It was basically like almost exactly what it was is he was just reading his Truth Social posts aloud verbatim for 20 minutes. So, yeah. The only thing he didn't say is President DJT, President Donald John Trump, like all of his Truth Social posts.
Yeah.
He didn't say that part, but he said pretty much everything else.
Yeah, he's like
Iran
January
is obliterated.
January 2nd, 2026. I really like chocolate ice cream. I want to thank the people at what's that one ice cream that comes in like it's like a black paper container, and then the ice cream pictures on top of it.
I have no idea.
Oh man.
A black paper container.
Yeah, it's like, it's like an ice cream. You know how ice cream comes like cardboard things or whatever the fuck it is.
Yeah. Yeah.
And it's like black, kind of narrow, pill shaped, and has the ice cream picture on top. It's like a bee name or something.
Briars?
Maybe.
No,
it's not. Maybe it's Briars. Yeah, I don't know. All right, you know what? Forget it.
Yeah, I think it is Briars. Yeah.
Okay, Briars. Yeah. Anyways, I'm Donald Trump. Here's the Briars ice cream. The good people. And then it's 5 minutes later. The people. God, I hate Iranians. And then 30 minutes later, we are going to the announcement where we have started a war in Iran.
He's telling people he started it 4 weeks after. That's cool.
He said he's just reading them. Yeah, You know what I think? There's all these articles.
I like how he starts off just saying that he hates Iranians. That's cool.
I think that's what started the war.
Complaining about Iranians.
Yeah, I would think he went to like some place and had to deal with an Iranian person for 5 minutes, and he was like, "That's it. This is it. This is it.
I'll show these fuckers.
I'm so sick of these guys. It's me. I'm so tired of these Persians. They're always talking about how much money they have and bitching and complaining." This guy, I was at the paint shop. They have like paint shops and car wrapping and shit. It's like I was trying to get my car wrapped. This Iranian guy. I think that's what it is actually. You know how there are like these articles that are like Israel tricked Trump into going into this war?
Yeah.
Which may very well be true,
Sure, yeah.
But also, Trump's pretty smart. I'm not 100% certain on that. So, what I think is he just like maybe a couple weeks earlier had a bad experience with an Iranian person. And he's like, all right, Israel, that's very convincing. I guess we'll do it. I guess we'll go to war. What about this thing he said he's doing it to protect the children?
I didn't hear that.
Yeah, something about his speech. He was like, I'm doing it to protect your children from the Ayatollah.
Huh.
Yeah.
That would be an ironic thing because then he just blows up a girls' elementary school.
Yeah, he's like, well, not those children. I want to kill them.
Yeah, different. Yeah,
Trying to blow those kids up.
yeah.
He needs to
Those
keep
are
them.
the terrorist ones.
Yeah. I need to keep these kids, the children of America. He needs to keep I need to keep the children of America safe, so they can grow up and then fight it, be drafted, and die.
Absolutely.
That's the end game. So he didn't say anything. He said just his True Social post. Actually, if he's just reading True Social posts, that'd be amazing.
That was and certainly an amazing aspect of it. But yeah, there was no new information really.
Did you hear about this? Trump scoffs at MarkWayne Mullins.
I did not know.
I don't know who MarkWayne Mullins is, but I saw this amazing. It like made it seem like, so Mark Mullins, he's like reading a bio about him, and then it's like he's Native American, but this guy looks completely white. He also
I did see that. Yeah.
Yeah, and then he was like,
That was great. Yeah.
he turned around and he was like,
Indian, huh?
He's like, yeah, you're an Indian, all right.
Yeah.
Like you could tell, no one can fool him, right? He's like, I knew you were Indian right when I saw you in full of me dressing up in a suit and tie. He should have made fun of him more. Actually, he should have been like, you're an Indian. He's like, of Native American descent. Whoa, really? What the hell? He turns around. He's like, you're an Indian. You're an Indian.
Yeah. Is it too late to withdraw my nomination? If I'd known you were Indian, I would have never made you this.
Yeah, that'd be. Yeah, he should have been going off him even more. He should have been like, he's like, well, it's written right there. You know, it's Native American, sir. And then he's like, Mr. President, and he's like, he's like, what is it? He's like, I get it. He's like, man, you really didn't know I was Native American. He's like, hold on a second. And he like walks back and he comes out with like a headdress on and the two little like smudges of red under his eyes.
The 3-foot long pipe.
He's smoking peace pipe. It's a smoking peace pipe. Hey, JD Vance, get your dumb ass out here. And Jay's like, okay, sir. He runs out. He's like, smoke him peace pipe. And he's like, Mr. President, I don't know why I always imagine him as Southern, but
yeah.
Mr. President, I'll smoke. And he's like, just smoke the damn pipe, Vance. He's like, all right, fine. He's like, okay, very good, Mr. President. Can we get this done? And then he's like, you remember the Indian guy that was in front of Nick Sandmann, that kid playing the Indian instrument in his face all close?
No.
Oh, what? It was major news. It was like some Indian guy played okay, so there's this guy named Nick Sandmann, a kid. And he goes to yeah, so he sounds like a boxer from Punch-Out. Yeah.
He does sound like that.
But he's not. He's a kid.
He looks nothing like Mr. Sandman though, no.
Yeah, he looks nothing like Mr. Sandman. Now, he's just a kid. He might grow up to be really big and
he might grow up to be black
and turn black. Yeah.
Yeah.
Ultimately, who knows what kind of with AI and stuff. Who knows we're on the verge of. So he goes to us.
Oh yeah. I'm looking at this. I didn't know that was his name.
Yeah, Nick Sandmann. He had a MAGA hat on.
Yeah, he's like the guy's banging an American Indian drum in his face. He's just mocking him down. Yeah. Okay.
I mean, he's just a kid. He didn't know what to do. He was just like sitting there being like, "This is insane. I don't know what to do here." I mean, I don't know if that's the case for it, but
this is fear for his life.
He's like,
he's gonna fire an arrow at him or something.
Yeah, Trump Trump should have done that. Trump should have been there with Nick Sandmann, actually. He should have been like, oh, he's like, what's Donald Trump doing here? And he's like, just playing it in his face, all obnoxiously.
I can't believe you know his name.
Yeah, of course. It was famous news story. Nick
Famous
Sandmann.
news.
Mostly because it was very the footage of it's so strange, Like the
It is
video was
strange.
like I woke up and it was like I felt like a major hate crime had taken place. Like I remember it was so crazy because like a lot of my family is very liberal, way more than I am, and they were like, this is what the face of hatred in America looks like. My aunt
Yeah, yeah.
posted that. And I'm sure that's just something she's regurgitating that someone else said, but there's like a ton
Correct.
of posts like that. And I was like, what the hell happened? And then I watched the video and it was just like, like just like a crappy microphone. And, I was like, this is what everyone's fucking going crazy about.
That's it, yeah.
That's crazy. And then he won like $246 million.
Really?
Yeah,
For what?
cause CNN like had weeks and weeks of them being like, "Do you think that Nick Sandmann is the same as Adolf Hitler?" And like, absolutely, I do, Diane. And he was like,
If I had to say yes, I think I do.
"Yeah, it's like," and then he was like, "Man, you have no idea what it's like having the whole." I'm just a kid, Like, all right, I guess.
Yeah, he's getting all these death threats
Yeah,
like a
people are
10th grader.
yeah, that's crazy, So I guess they're like, maybe we jumped the gun on this a little bit, just like MarkWayne Mullins.
Let's shoot the kid $250 million.
Yeah, I mean, I guess that does really solve it. Sure.
That fixes it. Yep.
Yeah, Trump running around. Trump should have been there. Trump should have been like doing his little cutesy stuff. He's like, hi yo, hitting the drum, and then he's like, tuk, 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 and then he's playing Nick Sandmann's hat, and he's like, just kidding there, kid. And then he's like, what's this? And then he reaches over at the side of his head, and he has a quarter in his hand. And he's like, there was a quarter in your ear. Anyways, that
Jesus. Washington Post settles $250 million lawsuit.
this is the Washington Post.
Yeah.
Oh,
They
wasn't even
filed a
seeing it.
$250 million defamation lawsuit against Washington Post.
Yeah, their article is probably even worse.
I'm sure they didn't pay all that money, but who knows? They probably paid quite a lot.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Good for him. You know who would love that happening to them?
Who?
Chinese people.
Love being defamed by the Washington Post or love getting paid a lot of money?
Both.
Huh.
First, the Washington Post thing, because then they
Yeah.
could be like, you have to let my son into Harvard. Look at all the, horrible things the CNN said about us. And then later they're like, now we got even more, a little bit more money from how much money we had already.
An almost insignificantly more amount of money.
Yeah, because and that's what I was gonna. Excellent segue into why are Chinese people making Kris Kardashian Jenner their wallpaper for their computers? Have you heard about this?
No, I have not. I saw this note that you left, but no, I have no idea what you're talking about.
Yeah, well, you're
What's
really
going on
out
with
of the
this?
China loop.
I don't think any Chinese people know anything about this. If I had to guess,
It's happening
I
in
don't think any Chinese
China.
people even know who Kris Jenner is.
No, listen. Here's a new conspiracy. You know how it's like the reversing of the poles? You know, the polar shift?
Yeah, yeah.
So for people out there that don't know, it's where the north and south poles magnetic doodads switch.
They flip. Yeah.
They flip in an instant, and it causes all. It's gonna cause all this chaos, like tsunamis, earthquakes. The America will be Antarctica, and then
America will turn into China.
yeah, that's what that is. It. That's what I was gonna say. We are becoming more Chinese, and they're becoming more white.
Wow, that's incredible.
That's
Okay,
the conspiracy.
that's terrifying, actually. But okay.
Yeah, that is. That's extremely
I bet you
terrifying.
just one day you have no idea how to drive.
Yeah,
You just
I go and I look in the mirror and I'm Chinese and I'm like, I'm Chinese.
Hoi, 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 hoi. You can't speak
Oh no,
English at
yeah,
all.
I'm just I don't even understand what I'm saying.
Yeah. Your dick gets cut in half in length. That's cool.
Yeah, that sucks. Actually, it wouldn't matter. I
Yeah, I
mean, I
guess
wouldn't care.
so.
I'd be like, oh, I'd be Chinese. I'd be like, I don't care. Suddenly, I
I
do
don't use
not
this
care.
thing anyway.
It's in China. Social media users in China are reportedly sharing images of U.S. reality TV star Kris Jenner as part of a trend wishing for luck and fortune on. I'm guessing it's her name. Kris Jenner is like two characters that are like money bags.
Yeah, I mean, that would make sense. Yeah, it's always numerology bullshit with Chinese people. Something that stands for something, like if you encode some letters into binary or something, some kind of robotic bullshit.
Yeah, that's cool. They're like robots.
They are, yes.
I don't know why. I can't understand why they're doing it. This isn't really explaining anything. These pictures look great, though. There's
Why
like,
Kris Jenner is going viral on Chinese social media.
well, I want to see the tweets. They had like these tweets in there, like, Money Mama Kim Card, all the other Money Mama Kim Kardashian, this and that. Get money in 2026. Get the Bugatti. I was like, what the, what is it? Chinese people are insane. Oh, look at
I
this.
I think if you had to summarize it, it's basically they just believe she's the new goddess of wealth or something.
Like they actually believe, is this like some sort of Chinese like religion now? They believe she's actually it, or
Y- Well, basically, yes. Wow. I'm looking at all the social media posts right now. It's something. So basically they have I'll describe it for all of our two listeners. Um People have the original Windows XP grassy field wallpaper, but in the sky is a headshot of Kris Jenner. And in some of them, there's a subtitle text under it that says, Keep rich, stay slay.
oh, that's good. That's very current.
Yep,
I thought they,
slay.
I thought they just, yeah, that's a great expression. Um, I thought for them, like, they would just like probably thought that she's like the most beautiful woman in the world. Like she's so beautiful. I love Kris Jenner. She's just like so hot. She
This is what
slays.
a perfect woman looks like.
She is the most beautiful woman in the world with her, weird man haircut and You know what I really hate? Those you've seen those viral videos where they're like, white guy speaks perfect Chinese in China.
Oh yeah, I hate those.
They're so annoying.
Yeah, that's such the title of those videos. White boy speaks perfect Mandarin.
Yeah. Amazing.
You should make videos like that.
Can't
White
speak
guy
Chinese.
speaks perfect Persian.
White guy speaks Chinese very poorly, not surprising no one.
Yeah, that would actually be a much more entertaining video. You're trying to speak Chinese and nobody can understand you.
Like it sounds perfect to everyone except for Chinese people, but yeah. Like, the tone is too
wife
different.
in Chinese, and she's just getting progressively more pissed off.
Yeah, that's great. Yeah, they're such liars, man. These Chinese people, I'm so sick of them. But yeah, you know what? Oh, yeah, that's the thing. They're always like, oh, Jingdo, and they're like, oh, wow, you speak such good. It's like that's every video.
Yeah.
I want to see a video where some guy's like, I don't understand what you're saying. Like a real Chinese weird person.
Sorry, what? I can't understand. Your accent is terrible.
The tone is not. Probably like that's like 9 out of 10 videos.
Yeah, the tones. Yeah.
He has countless amounts of videos of people being like, I don't know, just because Chinese people have to always say that, only on the rarest of occasions does he find someone that's like, wow, Chinese so good.
Yeah, that is exactly how it is.
Even though he's speaking.
The funny thing is, even an actual Chinese person could be speaking Chinese, and half the time they're like, I don't understand you, your tones. Well, are you from southern China or something? I can't your accent.
Yeah, that's great. They're even like doing that to each other.
Exactly.
Yeah, each province like thinks they're superior to the other there.
Oh, 100%, yeah.
Chinese people are so weird.
Yeah, the fact that a white guy is on in here with like basically just like, oh, ni hao, and they're like, oh, so good. Bullshit.
I don't know. I mean, it seems like he talks like he seems like he's speaking pretty good Chinese. I mean, I don't know. Yeah, he like talks to him for a long time. These dumb videos. I watched one of them. I thought at the end they were gonna like fight with each other or something, but they didn't.
I'll only believe it if he gets into like a Chinese rap battle or something.
Yeah, if he's like, yeah, here
Yo. Ni hao.
Yeah, that's sick. Hello. That's like a 90s rap. That's like how a 90s rap starts.
Hello. Yeah.
That's sick.
That's sick.
Yeah, that's a good way to start a rap, actually. It's
like
a Skilo song.
I want to hear a rap song that starts out like that. Hi. Yeah, turn me up some. Hello. That's cool.
That might be like how it starts going. It's like, hi. It's time to say goodbye.
What a great song.
That's pretty Kim Kardashian. I thought it'd be Chinese people will suck. Everything they do is like seems so crazy, but then you can only say like one sentence about it. That's everything in China.
Yeah, I mean, China is it's endlessly fascinating how they manage to do progressively more insane things that all have to do with money, that are all related to money. It's like how many things could they possibly do that relate to money? Oh well, just hold on to your beer because I've got another one here. Did you know that they worshipped Kris Jenner as a goddess of wealth?
How about this? Instead of doing real work, I'm gonna say Kris Jenner gonna bring me money. That's not even that. That's outside of money. Money aside, Chinese people are just so they are very crazy. Like even Vanessa, who is quite Americanized, still is extremely crazy. We went. There's like I don't know what it is. Maybe it's some sort of marketing thing or a viral trend, but there's this thing called 9 months in, 9 months out, where it's like to celebrate the 9 months of your child's birth, right? And people go to In-N-Out. And we took a family photo. Why Vanessa like takes this little paper hat out and puts it on the baby, and he, of course, does not like that at all.
Why not?
Cause he's a baby. He doesn't know what stuff is. It feels like he doesn't want it on his fucking head.
A rough piece of paper.
Yeah, it doesn't feel good. She's like, yeah.
Sure.
So he pulls it off, and then she's like doing all this stuff, and she's like, "Come on, baby," this and that, and then Wyatt's jumping in. Yeah, she's always like that. She's like, women really are crazy. They really think that babies are dolls. You know, they don't know. It's like they don't think it's a real person. They think it's a doll.
Yeah, they have children because they think it's like a toy or a pet.
That's crazy. So, anyways, and then Wyatt's like jumping in and out of the picture, and then finally we get them all, and Wyatt is kind of like just looking up at the camera. Vanessa's smiling, and the baby has like this like distressed look on his face, right? It's a great family photo, you know. It's like this is really like sums up
A
what
realistic
parenthood
family.
is. Yeah, exactly. It's
Yeah.
like you expect things to go one way. They don't always go to the way you want them, especially now with the kids. You know, you imagine all this stuff, but it's not the way it's gonna be.
No.
And later, I'm just chilling, and I get this text from Vanessa, and it's the first picture is one of the pictures we took, and it says 9 months in, 9 months out.
Wow.
And then under it is what appears to be I sent a bunch of photos, right? And it appears to be one of those photos just sent back to me. And then I click it, and and it's like a movie now. It's like so it's like late at night. It's pitch black. You know, I'm just sitting here looking at my cell phone. The cell phone glow on my face, and I look at this picture, and I'm like, and I click it, and it's like, wait a minute, what is this? Hold. You know, I like frantically go to another app. I go to my camera app. I look at the pictures, and I go through every single picture, and I'm like, I knew it. And then I go back, and Vanessa had put the image through the AI image generator to make it so the baby's smiling.
Wow, I want to see that do you have these pictures? I'm
Yeah,
very
yeah.
curious to see them.
I'll send them over. Well, I'll send them over right now. And I was like, what the hell? This like takes, 20, 30 years down the line, right? When you're looking at going through all these photos, and you see this picture where it's like you were young and you were at In-N-Out, and the kid was not going along with this picture, you know?
Hmm.
It makes things way better. Is it this one? Hold on. And then this idea that they're smiling and stuff is like so shitty. I didn't even save the picture. I was so like, what is this? This doesn't seem right. This is like the terrors of AI that I was talking about.
Dear AI, make baby happy.
I wonder what her prompt was.
The
That's
prompt
for
was,
sure.
yeah, I'd love to know.
Cause I was looking at my prompts in X, and some of them were really funny. I was like, did I even type this? I was like, has someone else been using my computer? Like these are so great. Some of these. I don't even know. This can't be me. What is this? Symbols on paper called sequence or string. I didn't do that.
What? That's a good prompt.
Generating MNKY images.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
You see the pictures?
I do, yeah. That's this is evil.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm like, this is not right. This is not right at all. I saw I in my mind I was like, wait a minute, that didn't happen.
Yeah, what is this? Is it my
I
family?
was like, I remember the baby not being happy about this. What is this crazy smile on his face?
Distinctly remember. I've never seen my baby this happy.
Yeah, I was like, what the? That's so crazy. It did so much too. The picture's so different.
Yeah, it is. I make it so that I have a better family. You got it.
Yeah. Also, yeah, I was in the picture.
Get
She's like,
rid of my
remove my
husband.
husband. Yeah,
Yeah, exactly.
that was pretty great. I was like, this is madness. This is how Chinese people are for sure.
I
Oh,
love
and
how
then
it changed the word burger into soothis.
oh, that's how you know.
Yeah, in and out,
Soothis.
soothis.
And the last S may in fact be a 5.
It may in fact be a 5. Yeah.
Sick. Um. Well, speaking of Chinese people, then it's Good Friday today. Hey, this is our Good Friday episode, huh?
Yeah.
They did this thing, and they're like, as the cross comes down from the back, look to the back. As the cross comes down, and this is a quote that too. Like as the cross comes down, think about what it means and Jesus' sacrifice and blah blah blah. And then it starts coming out, and I'm like, there it is, the cross. I'm gonna think all this stuff, and then I look closer, and the Asian guy is carrying it, and I was like, man, this kind of takes. I don't want to say, there's more. This is more. I don't want people, like the black astronaut thinking that this may sound a little racist, but I'm not being racist here, but it kind of took me out of the moment. It being an Asian guy.
Oh yeah, why is that?
I don't know. I mean, I get it. He's stronger than a lot of the other pastors and stuff.
Stronger.
He's like bigger. And I was like, but they have all sorts
Yao
of big
Ming,
people.
the Chinese
Yeah, they
pastor.
could. Yeah. That's what I was like. Exactly. This took me out of it. I'm like, good lord, this guy looks like a Lord of the Ring
Monster.
bad guy or something, fighting with a cross. Anyways, we like to finish our show with 3 fun, crazy facts from a calendar Caleb got for Christmas.
True, I did get it for Christmas.
That's dope.
Did you know that DFW Airport is larger than the island of Manhattan?
Oh, no, that's massive. Wow.
Yeah, Dallas Fort Worth International Airport.
Why is it so big?
I would imagine because it gets a hell of a lot of traffic.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Interesting. How much traffic is LAX compared to other, state X airports?
That I don't know. I'd have to ask AI.
Let's not do that. Is that the one? What's the airport that is on that's like on a ley line for the Illuminati? The Denver one?
What do you mean a ley line?
There's these like maybe like spiritual rhythmic points across the world that major cities and stuff are built upon, and then within these ley lines there's more like intersections, and they use that to build like Masonic and important things, right? Yeah. And
yeah.
more conspiracy talk, but it's Good Friday. That makes sense, right?
Sure.
And so like the Denver airport's built on one, and then they have like all this crazy. They have like some crazy like end of the world for like apocalypse art inside of it, and then they have a swastika airport. Is the runways make a swastika.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah, look it up. The Denver airport. I'm telling you.
Huh. Okay. Never heard of that. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, it's on one of these ley lines, but it's like, think about that. Take that, Dallas Fort Worth. That's all I'm saying.
It looks like DFW gets about 35% more traffic than LAX.
That's a lot, probably. I don't know.
So, pretty good amount. And in terms of like busiest airports in the country, DFW is 2, LAX is 5th.
What's number 1?
ATL, Hartsfield Jackson, Atlanta International.
Atlanta is?
Yeah.
Why? Everyone wants to go see
Why?
Everyone wants to go see T.I. or something?
Yeah, Ludacris, T.I., yep. I don't know. I would have guessed it was probably Chicago, but it's a little bit surprising to me, but all right.
It's probably cheap. Well, Chinese people are cheap, so they're probably flying like, no, you
fly in here, then drive 12 hours. It's cheaper.
It's a little bit cheaper.
You save $13.
That's worth it. All right.
Go.
Good fact. Dallas Fort Worth, the busiest airport in the world.
Did you know that no only child, I should say, has been a U.S. president?
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, of course not, because it's the Illuminati. They're pretty much picked from birth, and then like if something happens, they have the other one as a backup.
You may be right. Yeah.
No only child is president.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
there's one.
What about Barack Obama?
Close. Barack Obama apparently has siblings. I mean, I don't know who his siblings are, but
he only has his Kenyan brother that hates him.
Barack Obama has one maternal half sister, Maya Sotero Ing.
Oh yeah,
Several paternal half siblings.
Yeah, Barry Soetoro. That's his real name.
Yep, Barry.
Good
old Barry.
Barry
Hussein.
Barry Hussein Obama.
Trump would call him.
Yeah. Does he call him Barry?
No, I don't think so.
He should do that. Confuse people.
Oh, Barry.
Barry Soetoro, son of CIA operative Lolo Soetoro. It's true.
We gotta repeal and replace Barry Care.
I have his Kenyan stepbrother here. He has a few choice words for old Barry. Can you do an African impression?
No, I don't think so.
You
could probably do a better one than me.
Let's see here.
Imagine.
Let's see. My brother is so stupid.
That just sounds like a Chinese person.
No, this is... How do we talk?
How do we talk?
Yeah.
That's a little closer.
I want to know... God damn, in Chinese again. I'll have to work on that. I don't,
They're very close, yeah.
They're very close, similar country-wise, too. They're like two wacky countries.
Africa, my favorite country.
Africa would be cool to go to, though. There's just so many, like...
would be cool to go to.
Not like to one of the war-torn parts, but like... The whatchamacallit. What's that big place with all the nature and crap?
The Serengeti?
Maybe. I don't know. I don't know anything about it. But you know where they have like the fucking crazy animals and giraffes and shit?
Yeah, like where Lion King was inspired.
Yeah, like the Lion King, yeah.
Yeah.
I
It
like to
would be the
think of the
same game, I
Lion
guess.
King more than General Butt Naked or whatever his name was.
General Butt Naked.
Yeah, you don't know General Butt Naked? How could you not know who General Butt Naked is?
That's pretty good, but no, I don't know who you mean.
He was a
Warlord turned preacher.
what he is yeah, he was a warlord who would fight completely naked because he believed that by doing so he was impervious to bullets.
He fought in the nude and ate human flesh. Chilling story of a Liberian warlord turned preacher.
Yeah. Is Liberia
Joshua Milton Blighy, best known as General Butt Naked.
That's a great name for a general. I wish he was an American general.
Me too. Yeah, we could really use some soldiers like him.
General Butt Naked. No, that's just his name. He's still like a regular American
He's
style.
not a military guy. It's just the general's his name. I got it.
That's good.
Yeah, I don't even know how you know about this stuff.
It's interesting.
What are you doing on your phone late at night in a dark room? Just
No,
lit by
General Butt
only the
Naked's
light of
from.
your cell phone.
Oh no, for sure. General Butt Naked's from my computer. I don't even have it. I probably didn't when I was hearing about General Butt Naked. I probably didn't even have a cell phone that I could use on the internet.
Uh-huh.
Because I didn't have I didn't buy an iPhone ever.
Then how did you know about this?
I think I saw it on Vice.
Okay. Fair enough.
The
And
Vice
you also
website.
you read something once and you never forget it. I'm gonna commit this to memory.
I mean, General Butt Naked's something you want to commit to memory is all.
You may be right.
I mean, I'm not going to want to forget that. I want to be like, wait a minute. You ever heard of General Butt Naked?
Well, I guess now I can say that I have.
Yeah. We know there's this African girl uh that comes to this like church potluck thing.
Yeah.
I'm going to talk to her about it next time I see her.
Yeah, do it.
I'm going to bring it up like casually like this and I'll be like, yeah.
What do you think about General Butt Naked?
No, like I'm going to wait to shoehorn it in like in your thing. I'm like, yeah. Listen to this African impression I'm working on.
Yeah, that I would love to hear how that goes. Yeah,
Dude, they're pretty chill. I don't
What-
think they get. They're
Which
not.
part of Africa are you from? The one with all the lions and animals and nature and stuff?
Yeah, are you Lion King one or Child Soldier or General Butt Naked one?
Yeah, kidnapping, suicide bomber, man.
I know there's two types. That's pretty much it. They don't really. She seems pretty quiet. Like not. She's African. She's like just happy to not be in Africa. Probably.
I imagine, yeah.
She's like, well,
What part
Tone,
of
and
Africa do you
it's
know?
I don't know. She just won the lottery. She won like the whatchamacallit lottery.
Yeah, not like the Powerball.
Not the Powerball, the immigration one.
Green card lottery.
Yeah. That's great.
Okay.
We should have like a ceremony for the, people win the green card lottery.
I think they do, yeah.
No, like televise or something.
Oh, it's televised.
Yeah, be like, how lucky are you?
And now the 5 newest people to be American.
Blast off. T-3, T-2. Blast off.
Are they blowing these people up or
No,
something?
it's just to get people up. It's hype, dude. Not
right.
saying blast off is such a ripoff.
Yeah. That does really make the situation more hype. I'll give you that.
Sucks them fucking that up. All right, well, is that three facts or is that two facts?
That was just two. We still got another one.
Okay, great.
Did you know that eggs contain almost every vitamin?
Yeah, except for C. You said this one already.
Really?
Yeah, the chicken one. Of course. I commit everything that I consider extremely important to memory.
Hmm. Yeah, I guess you do. It's impressive.
I love facts. I'm constantly anytime I see an egg, I'm talking about that. We're doing Sunday brunch, Easter brunch, and I will for certain order eggs and tell them
Drop
about
this
the egg. Yeah, I
fact
will
bomb
definitely
on
tell
them.
the pending, especially if she's hot, I'll be like, Vanessa's gonna love this.
This will really shine them on.
This will shine them on. Blast off. Like, here's a fact. They don't even say blast off anymore with these. Did you watch the space shuttle launch? No. Well, they don't. Well, then you might not be aware of this, but they don't even say blast off anymore.
Yeah, that's quite a fact for sure.
It's my favorite fact. I learned just by some, osmosis. Anyways, if you love facts and you love great, was this good? I can't tell. We're back to this.
It was great.
I scrounged up these little. It was busy, I had a busy day. I stayed home from work today and did all this shit. So I had to
Mm.
scrounge up these topics right here. Let's see here. 9:10. 9:30 yesterday I sent Vance insane AI baby. Today 9:10 I got DEI moon, Trump speech, all of these things just by clicking around MSN. Shout out to MSN News.
Yeah, we're basically sponsored by MSN
Dude,
News.
MSN News in 2 seconds mentioned the moon thing, which triggered my mind to remember the DEI thing from X. It shot out Trump speech, which I did not read. It shot off Trump speech and Trump's scoffs at MarkWayne Mullins. And I was like, for being Native American, I was like, I'll read the Native American one. And Kim Kardashian's weird. Oh, this is just one. Yeah, this is crazy. 3 things. Keep
Yeah.
rich, stay slay. I'm going to make this my background at work, actually.
Do it, yeah.
That's
China
pretty
Max.
sick, dude. Right now I have Golgo 13. I have 2 Golgo 13 background.
That would make sense, yeah.
All right, well. Anyways, new episode every Saturday morning. We'll see you next week. Signing off. Mission accomplished. I mean,
Mission accomplished.
isn't that what they would say, the space people?
I don't think that I'm not sure the mission is ever accomplished. No, I don't know. They would have a situation in which to use that phrase.
Well, I mean, just like their mission is to fly around the moon and come back. Doesn't that count?
So you're saying after they fly around the moon and then the capsule lands back on Earth, they say mission accomplished.
Yeah.
Hmm. Maybe. Maybe.